Hey, Jonathan, how's it going? Just getting set up here. Give me a minute. Okay, I think I've got it, Jonathan. I hope I do. Hey, here he comes.
That
How you doing?
okay?
You
Hmm.
do anything interesting today?
Not really. No, I was pulling a bunch of video clips from
I
new
took I
outtakes
I
video.
carried that old HP computer, the all-in-one, the stand up with the legs and everything, out to the curb, and maybe somebody will take it. But tomorrow morning
Did you
is
reset it before you took it to the
yeah, it
crib?
won't turn on.
Yeah.
It might be the power supply, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Because when I used the tester on it when it was plugged in, once it got to the power supply, there wasn't any electricity. So that's all right. Just
It's kind
another.
of old anyway, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
You had it
about
for
10 years. About 10 years old.
yeah,
It was one of those white HPs that had the wire feet, like out like this.
yeah, and it was didn't have a tower. Everything was built into the screen.
Everything was in the back of the computer. Yep. I'm
Looks like
sure if there was somebody that was big into fixing computers, they'd be interested. But that's not me.
uh, I mean, being that old, probably, maybe.
Well, it's
I
still the
mean,
screen and everything worked great while I had it here, but then all of a sudden, I started screwing around with it, hitting buttons that I shouldn't have hit, and the next thing I know, it's scrolling up all this. Um, it was like it was regurgitating on the screen, and then it shut down. That was it.
being 10 years old, not too many people would want it for anything. I mean,
But it's out to the curb, and the reason I put it at the curb early, a day early, maybe I figured maybe somebody drive by and decide they wanted it.
if anything, somebody would probably want it just to salvage either parts out of it or
Well, I
something.
put the keyboard out there with it too. It's got a
Why'd you
plugged
get
in
rid of the
keyboard.
keyboard?
Huh?
Why'd you get rid of the keyboard?
I don't need it.
Uh,
Everything I have has keyboards. And I've got an extra keyboard down over there with another monitor down over there.
yeah, it don't hurt to keep an extra keyboard laying around. I have a couple extra ones in my big box of electronics, just in case I need one. I actually have one that came with my computer. I've never used it. It's an Asus keyboard. Never even used it. Still brand new. But it's more of an office style keyboard, so I didn't really want to use it. Somebody might find a use for it, but the bad thing is though, is you got personal shit on there. So hopefully they don't be better off if it went in the trash.
Yeah, well, the garbage truck comes by first thing in the morning. It'll get crushed.
Did you put it in the trash can or just set it out on the curb?
Set it out on the curb.
They pick shit up off the curb?
Oh yeah, if you put it out there, they take it. Yeah, they take leaves, they take um, um, if as long as it's less than 4 feet long, they take lumber, they take wood, they take everything.
Our trash guys are lazy. They don't get out of the damn truck. If it's on the ground, they just leave it.
Oh no,
You have to-
there's guys on the back of the truck, you know.
Hey, you got your screen back up working again, I see.
Yeah,
What'd you do to get it back up working?
I moved the computer from over there to over here because it had an HDMI port on it. Plugged in.
It was an
plugged
old
back in.
It was a laptop he had. We had him hook it up to it this morning.
Oh, nice.
See, here's what I'm using now. That little red laptop there.
Yeah.
See, there's
Is
another
it-
laptop out there on that table way out there.
Yeah, I see it. Is it any cleaner behind your desk?
Oh, it's clean. Yeah, yeah.
Uh, nice. I mean, like behind, are there like tons of wires behind there or whatever? Is it
You
cleaner?
mean like that?
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. So, you know how Justin is about all that.
Paul has done zero cable management behind his computers. Fucking just cables everywhere.
Well,
yeah.
you know, that's low on my priority list. Cable management. You know, it's like
Yeah.
I was over there, it'd
Justin
take me
wants
30 minutes.
everything just right in its place. You know.
What's up, Brenda?
Hey, Brenda.
Yeah, I can't stand having a messy desk. Well, pretty much anything.
Well, I don't know if that would you consider that messy over there?
A little bit, yeah.
What I should do is take that printer right there. I mean that copy machine that's sitting right there on the top of that shredder out there.
That was the old one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
you
I
might
think
as well.
works, but I don't know how to work it to get it to hook up, you know.
Well, I mean, you're never gonna do nothing with this. You might as well toss it.
That's what I think.
Just taking up space. That's all I do with shit. If it's something that I'm not gonna fix and it's just sitting around taking up space, collecting
Well,
dust, I toss it. Or
I'm
I
not
find
at a
somebody that might
stage
want
in
it.
my life where I want to try and figure out how things work, unless it's like that because I want to run that because I want to run that for this, you know. But if you know, I got that new printer for like $110 or something from Walmart, and it works just fine.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well-
You've already replaced it, so you might as well toss it.
Yeah.
Wally World. I like Wally World. It's not too bad over there.
It's like the jeweler gave me $400 for all of that jewelry.
I just wish Walmart would fucking I wish Walmart would expand their electronics department though, and make it bigger. They just
Yeah.
now started selling PC components.
Did you take all that jewelry to a jeweler's today or yesterday or whatever
Yesterday,
it
I
was?
had a friend of mine take it to the jewelers.
Oh,
And then
How
they
much-
threw a bunch of it away, and then they gave me $400 for what was left.
how much? $400?
Yeah,
Why, some of it wasn't real or what?
it was just too small, too dinky. That they couldn't verify whether they were real pearl stones or not or whatever. Just threw it away. It's like that. It's like that big $800 necklace. Nobody wears pearl necklaces anymore, so they just threw that away.
That's what I said though, is pearls just don't have the value they used to
Yeah,
have
it
because
was
people,
still TJ. It was still in the box, brand new. It even had a
Oh.
receipt in there.
Oh,
and most
That's
women
interesting.
these days, when they go and buy pearl necklaces to wear, they just go buy costume jewelry ones because they're cheaper. You can go
Yeah.
get like you can go to, I
like a
can't remember the name
Halloween
of it.
store or something like that.
No, there's companies like kind of like Avon where girls sell costume jewelry. And it's the type of jewelry you'll just like if you need a quick necklace for an event or something, you can just buy one and then for $5 you
Yeah.
throw it on and then you can toss it when you're done
Dominic,
or
Hey,
whatever.
Morning,
Dominic.
all. Good
the
evening.
There's Sarah had a couple friends that sold them, but there was a couple different companies that were kind of like Avon, and that's mainly what they were. Was just
Oh, there
costume
was a
jewelry.
couple of rings they threw away there too. They were
Oh,
they,
really?
they were Avon distributors gave them rings.
Oh,
They were probably plated or something. They didn't
And
want
I said, I don't know
Mark.
anybody that does Avon, or I'd give them to them. But
hey, at least 400 is better than nothing at all.
that's right.
man.
That's the way I got it figured.
Yeah,
You gonna put that towards another drone or what?
yeah.
I think I need to put it towards my taxes that were due 2 months ago, which is $2,000.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's even better.
That's all right. Yeah. Hi,
So what
Mark.
you up to?
Hello, Brenda.
What you up to this morning, Dominic?
Just waking up at the moment.
You got your coffee going?
No, I don't do coffee at this time of the morning. It's more effective if I do it.
TJ's got his
Around
curling
10:30 a.m.
his mustache.
Yeah, I'm working on that actually.
Indeed. Indeed.
There we go.
He must have already had his bowl of coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, like I said, though, a few years ago, like a year or two before Sarah's grandma died, we took her around to a bunch of pawn shops. She was trying to sell some jewelry that she had, and she had a couple of pearl necklaces, and nobody wanted them. And the couple of shops verified they were real, but they did not want them. They just said there wasn't any market for them.
No market for him. Yep.
No, that's
Because
crazy.
pearl necklaces were real popular back in like the 50s and 60s and 70s.
Yeah. Yeah.
Popular anymore. Like I said, and if a girl wants to wear a pearl necklace, they'll just go buy costume jewelry.
Pearl necklace.
The only way one would probably have really any value these days is, if it was made by some like high-end, like well-known celebrity type jeweler, that made it, something like that. But like even the couple of pawn shop shows I watched, like Craigslist Hunters and other ones, they'll tell you, man, that half the jewelry that like those companies like Zelle sell and stuff,
Yeah.
they say that it's just way overpriced for what it's actually worth at the end of the day.
Yeah,
wonder
that
if they're like-
Some people will
that
go and
necklace,
spend.
the receipt was $750.
Some people will go and spend $2,000-3,000 on a ring, and the stones aren't even that great on it, and then the gold itself is only worth a couple $100.
Yeah.
And so it's not really
Howdy.
worth what they paid for it.
I wonder if any of the people that go, like any of the
Uh-uh.
reruns on pawn,
And there goes Hot Rod.
I wonder if any of those
Well, most
people,
of them are either dead or in jail. So I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I know that pawn shop still exist and people still go there. But I think I heard
Yeah.
like once in a while, what's his name?
Well, the old man died. and
Yeah.
Yeah, the old man, Rick
and the
Harrison you're talking
heavyset
about.
guy, he went to jail. And
But
Oh,
but I
his
think
son
that-
went to jail, I thought.
yeah, his son did too.
but
Hey, Rod, how's it going?
what's up, Rod?
I
Rod-
did it again. I clicked the wrong button and ended the meeting in about
Oh,
one
no.
in about 1 second.
But
I clicked the X instead of the got it little dialogue box.
Mhm.
Dusty.
I'm just trying to get the box off my screen. Oops, wrong button.
No, is Chumley's still walking around, isn't he? Or
Oh,
is he?
Chumley went to jail too.
Chumley went to jail, yeah.
Oh,
So
But I think-
all of the people you look up to, TJ, aren't around anymore.
well, no. The only one that I was gonna say was the bald-headed guy. I think he still occasionally like stops in there once in a while just to see like what's going on or whatever. I forgot what his name was though.
You're not talking about Rick Harrison, are you?
Yeah, Rick. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm sure he still stops in every once in a
I
while.
heard he died last year.
No, I think Rick's still alive.
No, I think the father died.
The father, yeah.
Yeah, the old man died a few years ago.
But Rick's still alive, isn't he, Rod?
I haven't
According
seen
to
the
this,
show.
he
I
is.
don't know him, but I've not seen it in the news.
TJ
So-
lives and eats in front of.
No, but
Yeah.
I enjoy watching that show though. It's pretty cool though. I like it.
I forget what
Yeah,
Chumley
it's a great show.
got charged
And,
with.
people will bring stuff in that are, worth $3,000 or $4,000, and he'll say, "I'll give you $20 for it."
Yeah, yeah. They told me it was this much, but they'll only give you like $10 or $15 for it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all
he says-
reality shows, that
he
was
says
all
the best I
predetermined.
can do for you is $20. Take it or
Yeah.
leave it.
Yeah.
Literally
Look at the
everything that
picture
was
behind-
on there
look at
was
the picture behind
predetermined.
Mark.
Yeah,
That's a chicken with props on it.
yeah. That's cool.
Oh. It's got props.
Are you
on.
afraid to fly?
Yeah, it's cool.
It looks like a turkey with
That might be a turkey.
Yeah, a turkey with
It's a
props on it. That's
turkey.
pretty funny. The flying turkey. Speaking of flying turkeys, where did you find that the flying Santa drone thing? Because I tried to look for it on Amazon earlier, but I couldn't find it. Was that eBay or where was that?
It was on Amazon.
Was it the flying Santa drone thing that you
Yeah.
that you found? No, because I think you said it was on eBay. Maybe I don't know.
Let me see if I can find it.
Because I remember showing you guys one that was similar that I found, and it still had the Santa on the bottom, but the props on it were like on the top.
That's junk. This is a for real deal, you know?
And
Yeah.
Paul, I did the same thing as you. I did a little organization.
Did
They've been changing some security crap at work, so I can't use my main computer anymore because I don't have it joined to the domain. So I've had to use my work computer. And so one of my complaints about my work computer was that I couldn't use my 49-inch monitor. So I got one of those KVM switching units and all the cables, and have it and my main thing plugged into my 49-inch monitor and keyboard and mouse. I got a little button to swap between the two machines.
There you go, TJ.
Yeah, eBay.
The link in the
I knew it
chat.
was
Put the link
eBay.
in the chat so he can buy it now.
He wants to buy it?
Hey, it's only $18, so why
Yeah.
not?
Hey TJ, you could 3D print the thing and glue it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but look at it.
because
It comes with a controller and everything.
It's just a little Lego. It's just a little Lego Santa.
Mhm.
That's pretty funny though.
You could probably 3D print the drone too.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I had a 3D printer, I would, but I don't have one, unfortunately.
Go and buy a 3D printer then.
Yeah, if I had that kind of money, I would.
So my first drone build is now flying well. And
What is
doing
it? Wait,
and
what was
doing
it called?
good.
Flying Spirit Santa?
Hang on a minute. Gosh, I can't show you anything without you.
Uh,
Okay. You go to eBay and you put in it's called a Flying Santa Claus by JJRC. JJR/RC, Flying Santa.
Right, let's see.
Flying Santa Claus mini drone with Christmas music, RC mini quadcopter, 2 colors. Got it?
Yeah, eBay.
Sure?
I'm positive.
I want to make sure you got it now, because I know it's been keeping you awake at night.
And then you've got to do an unboxing video as well.
All right. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Flying Santa drone. Oh, there it is. Oh, there's two of them. One for 18, one for 12.99.
Get the one for 18 because it'll probably be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, more money means better, right, Ron?
Yeah.
That was something we were talking about before, Rod.
What's that?
What model is your vet?
C5 97.
Justin's still here. He's on the panel, just not. He doesn't have a camera.
He's on the panel,
I'm
but
here.
he's not on the panel.
Yeah.
So as a reminder, that was my first one that I built, called a Proto 25. It's a little 2.5 inch.
That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool looking.
What a pain in the ass. I think I learned every freaking thing that can go wrong in a build.
uh,
So I'll
So
show you the second one here soon. But let
so
me pull.
after you built that, did you go out and test fly it?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm looking to try to find here,
Mm.
is that video.
He test crashed it, didn't you, Rod?
Nope. Although I did forget to I didn't have auto record on, so I was in the air when I started the video. So okay, let's see here. Let me go to Zoom and share, hit the 2 little buttons, and there you go. This is literally its first official flight. And you'll see my little 2.5 inch, they can do tricks. This is a park in Port Orange, south of Daytona.
Whee!
Yeah, little things like that with a 2.5 inch drone, you don't even worry about it. I can get it's just like, this thing will fit through anything.
Yeah.
And down and under, and yeah, be bopping down the road. I'm gonna go under some of the signs. So here we go. Here, look at the top of the light post. Wee, and on the way down. Yeah. So its first flight was not no little ho hum thing.
What
Who was
speed?
he flying? Who was he flying with?
I'd rather not tell you.
He's flying with the drone.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
He was with
visual
someone.
observer.
Yeah,
Is
my
it-
visual observer.
It was.
Who,
Is it
who was
somebody that
going
we
to
know?
remain unnamed.
Someone that we know,
No,
probably.
Maddie does, you don't.
Uh,
See, I even did flips and rolls, and the video doesn't look too bad. I get a little jitter in the goggles.
How fast
But
did you get it up to?
Rocksteady is obviously taking the jitter out. So I got to figure out what's going on with the jitter. I don't know whether I need to change because the motors are on 48 kilohertz. So I may need to change that.
They're using Rocksteady in the Neo.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I don't have the Neo. I'm
No.
sure it's there.
Nobody does yet, except for David. Well, in the States, that is.
So
Other than the influencers.
anyways, it got a pretty good test on its first flight.
Speed did you get?
The GPS wasn't working at the time.
All right.
Well,
I've since got the
my
GPS
question
working.
is, when you come back by your car and you're sitting on the back, who's the hot pants sitting next to you?
Unnamed.
See, right, getting ready. It's coming. It's coming.
My visual
yeah,
observer.
that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think I might know him. I might know him.
No,
Her. It's a her.
you
Oh.
don't. I guarantee you don't, TJ. So anyways, there you go.
I might.
TJ knows everybody.
No,
Yeah, I know everyone. Oh.
So anyways, there's that one. Let me see what other. I should probably watch this one. I made a neighbor mad today.
Oh, did you?
He said I got in his neighborhood. I'll give him that, but
Justin, you're still with us, right?
he became a Karen.
Yeah,
Let's
why?
put it that way.
East Coast want to know what happened to you.
Nothing, just sitting here.
He's sitting, relaxing, chilling, as the young people say. I'm just
Chilling.
chilling.
I'm just chilling.
Chilling on a Sunday night.
The fact
That's
that
what we all do.
the fact that he's like, I bet the HOA doesn't. I'm like, HOA has no freaking say over it. See, there. That's where he was when I went by him. He got mad
Wait.
about that, which means I was
Yeah.
probably 20 feet from him, at least, because I could still see him in the damn camera, and the camera's pointed up.
Do you have a recording of that video?
That's this. Not of him bitching, no. See, I come back over and he's there, and you see this time I stay way the hell away from him and come back in.
We're not seeing anything. You're not sharing this.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah,
that
I
would
forgot to
that would
share
help
it.
if you showed, because like the whole entire time
Yeah.
you were explaining and we weren't seeing anything.
Yeah, sorry.
It'd be great if you
let
showed
me
us.
let me back up. I'm tired.
You're like, yeah, right here is where and I was like,
Uh-huh.
see where right here is.
Anyways, this is that same drone. This is that 2.5 inch. I was just flying around the house trying to burn up some batteries. I'll give it this. It's really freaking nimble, and it's a hell of a lot better than the Cinewhoop that the parts kind of came from.
So what is he going to the HOA to complain?
I don't know. He can complain all he wants to him. The HOA can't regulate it. And as you know, the HOAs recently got their hands tied even harder. See, there he is.
Yeah.
So there he was. So that's what he was bitching about. Blah, 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 blah.
So he like walked up in your garage?
No, he's still on the sidewalk. I walked out of my garage after I went around the second time. You'll see here in a minute. I kind of knew he was there. Part of the reason that I wasn't further away from him is because he walked out from underneath those trees. See, now I'm like up by my palm trees. Should be up like 30 feet from him. He just doesn't like it. He's like, oh, I'm going to call the sheriff and go ahead. They're going to laugh at you.
Oh, hit that bomb.
Yeah. It hit it. I've hit a couple of fronds and it kept flying,
Sure.
believe it or not. So anyways,
You didn't fly through your little awning right there?
and see, he was still there, so I turned around. When I open the gates below, then I do. And I'll do that and I'll literally do that with this freaking drone. Anyway, so he was still standing there. So eventually I just landed and went. I meant to go, sorry.
Hey, Joe.
But
Good
he
to
didn't
see ya.
that. He wanted a one-way
What's
conversation.
up?
Hey, Joe, what do you know?
What's
Are
up,
you
Joe?
feeling- Are you feeling better, Joe?
No.
Hi, Joe.
Did you call the hospital or anything?
No, I took a COVID test.
Yeah. How did it go?
What did it say when you took it? Was it negative? Was it positive? Negative? What?
Negative.
Negative?
Okay.
Go away. Go away. As soon as I sit down.
I thought I had problems.
Well,
That's
they love him
negative.
so much, and he needs his
No, to
own
use
space.
me. I mean, I got sick last night. It was hard to sleep. I mean, it's like running between the nose isn't running now because I'm sucking down cough syrup that stops that. I hate cough syrup.
I love that stuff. Well, it just depends on flavor.
He probably likes Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Yeah.
cough
I don't
syrup
like
is
any kind of
disgusting.
cough syrup. Cough syrup's terrible. No. I'll give you some cough syrup. But I tell you, it's like I didn't even get on Johnny's show this morning. That's how bad I felt.
So here's another one for you, TJ.
Go.
Me just be bopping around the house.
Starting to rain. I gotta get Mia in. Be right back.
So where was that guy at that bitched at you?
On the sidewalk. What
Well,
you want?
next time get you a middle finger duck and put it on top and fly by him.
He was he was a retired Army officer.
Well, that's the whole problem.
West Point graduate.
That's the problem right there.
That's the problem right there. You and I both know that. The West Point guys are all fucking idiots with an attitude.
That's his last name, Sparechild.
Yeah, I don't know. He didn't
said
even
no,
want
go.
to. He didn't want. He acted like we were still in the military because he didn't want to hear me talking. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, that's the
The
problem.
HOA can't regulate the airspace. Sorry. See those Cessnas and helicopters that fly over top of us? The HOA can't ban them either.
Exactly.
So,
But
yeah,
let me, I don't know what the new HOA shit covered, but like, would they be able to like just say you're being a nuisance in the
probably.
neighborhood? Like try to get you on some other shit? Because I know how HOAs are, man. They could be a little
Yeah, it's fine.
Bullshit.
petty sometimes.
Bullshit.
Although they get
Politics.
real petty depending
They
on
literally
who they-
don't have any rules on drones. You know how many times I've flown around my house, including the Avata? But I mean, look how smooth this thing is, just bopping around.
Yeah, I've seen some really like I don't know what the new laws have covered, but I know like I've
They
dealt with
banned
HOAs before,
HOAs
and
from certain rules. Watch
they're
this.
petty as shit.
spin.
Well, one of the ones that one rule that I did see when I did see the article, but I didn't really dive into like what all the different one that I agreed with was
Here you go. Split S.
being able to park cars out in your
Whee!
driveway. I think that's stupid.
Yeah, that was the one. So This guy is my neighbor. I should have had him come over. He's a retired full bird colonel. But better yet, I should have had his wife come over. That's her bicycle there. She'd been out riding the bicycle.
Yeah, I'd rather the wife come over too.
No, he retired as a full bird colonel out of the Air Force. She retired as a 2-star general.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. She been ordering me around.
You know
I
who's
am.
running that household.
Uh-huh. Yeah. She used to be responsible for the depot that fixed all the engines for F-16s at one time. She was
The one-
also
the one to do
responsible
what
for
with
some of the
what-
depot stuff
what?
over in Afghanistan at times. It's
You
like
want me to do what with what? Yeah, all right,
Yeah.
man.
She still notifies the Pentagon when she travels outside the U.S.
So they're tracking her.
Technically, she doesn't have to. She still does it as a courtesy.
Well, I'm sure
They're not. She is.
It's a backup for her because
Oh yeah, so they
if
know she's
anything
there.
happens, she wants somebody to be looking for her. You know
Mm-hmm. You'll never guess where she just was.
where?
Afghanistan.
Oh my
I was
God!
gonna say that.
Oh, no.
I have no clue what the hell she was doing there.
I have no reason to be in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Anyways,
have, even if I was retired for two-star, I wouldn't go to Afghanistan.
they're my neighbors. They love my drones. They love watching them. Hell, I've flown through his garage when other neighbors, 3 of them were sitting in his garage. I took my Avata and flew through his garage. They had a good time watching me do that. I went in one door, in the 2 stall and out the 1 stall.
Florida, y'all get ready for this week coming up. Next Saturday. If this thing keeps coming the way it's gonna come right up in Apalachicola Panhandle area.
Are you talking about the
Yeah, I
hurricane?
figured it was going to wind up in the pan.
Yeah,
So
Not here, but over where he lives. Yeah.
if
So
Friday is supposed to be right over, I'll put it like this, it's so big on the map that the top of it is on the Alabama line, and the end of it, the back end of it, is almost to Miami. Takes up the whole Gulf on that side. And it doesn't make sense because it's so isolated together that y'all will be getting rain and everything. We're gonna have perfect skies.
I wonder if it's on spaghetti models yet.
I don't know if they did any spaghetti models, but everything's tracking.
Let's see what he's got.
I don't think they've
Nope.
got a model on it yet, a spaghetti model on it yet.
A guy just
Uh,
stopped and picked up that computer at the curb, and I
Good on
tried to.
Oh,
I
yeah,
went-
they do, Joe.
I went to try and catch him to see if he wanted this damn printer too.
Mhm.
But
Here you go, Joe.
But he drove off.
Yeah,
He must have, maybe thought I was going to give him hell or something. I don't know.
Now, the more interesting thing is that still sharing the intensity
Yeah.
guidance?
yep.
Yeah. Cat 2, maybe.
I'm thinking higher than that.
It could be a Cat 3.
So, Rod, are you going to buy a Neo when they come out?
Am I gonna what?
Buy a Neo?
Hell no. Why would I do that? I have this little 2.5 inch that I just built myself.
Well, they say
And
the
I built
Neo,
it because I hated the Cinewhoop that
They-
the parts
they-
came from.
they say the Neo will do acrobatics and stuff just like a FPV drone.
Oh God.
No, nothing.
Do I
like
need to
an
pull
actual
do I
FPV.
need to pull my video back out that I just showed?
No,
you
I
want
saw
to-
No,
it.
it's nothing. It's not going to be nothing like an actual FPV drone. It's just going to be little
Yeah,
preset
exactly.
flips and
What
shit.
the hell would I want that thing for? Other than to
I don't
get-
even think there's going to be an actual acro mode. It's going to be, it's just going to be preset flips and shit the thing can do.
Joe wants to chase his neighbors
It'd-
around with it.
It'd be easy acro like it is on Avata too, and that's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I was
cool. It's cool for what it is. It's great for grandkids and kids. Or great for when it's raining outdoors, you just want something to fly around inside the house. Nothing wrong with
You
that.
you see that one right there?
Oh, boy.
That's telling me it's going to be at least a 3.
Oh,
If you look at the way,
Yeah,
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 it's going
you're
to be at
probably
least a
right.
3.
Yeah,
And
I would agree.
that's at 96 hours away. We go up to 102.
All that means is you're telling me I better fly today or tomorrow because it's gonna fucking rain.
Yeah, because it tightens up right here. That might be a 3. We might be
Mhm.
tightening into a 3. If you go back like that. And then watch. 6 hours later. This is about a 24-hour period right there.
So this is gonna be one of those typical ones that it's moving fast.
It's going to take a day to get through. Because that's 102 hours out. That's 126. That's 24 hours from there to there.
Yeah, the problem for us is in the Florida is the freaking it's gonna rain all week. Okay. So TJ,
Yeah.
actually, all of you. So Maddie normally does my LEDs, right? On my drones.
Yeah.
Let me show you what I'm building.
Nice.
So this is the Proto 5-inch
That's got
from
the
that same.
LEDs under, huh?
No, I put LEDs on it and I'm playing with some wiring, printing TPU to protect wire protectors.
Well, Rod, when you held it up, your background was causing it to flash around the wings.
Yeah, I know. But so I already got these lights on one of my domains, but here you go.
Oh,
Oh,
that's cool. That's cool as shit.
So when I showed Maddie that thing and showed the picture what one guy had done with it, and he did it in green, Maddie was like, "Yeah, you got to buy that." He's like, "Yeah, that's cool." Now that I've actually done it, yeah, it's fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be cooler. So,
Yeah.
so I got the LEDs. Right now, they're just sort of temporarily mounted. Although I got obviously got the wires soldered. So I got a permanent mount them. I'm gonna print some special TPU for wire covers because I don't want to use the cloth tape. I want something fancier that, so I'm kind of making my own on Tinkercad. So that's part of what you actually I'm waiting for some TPU to show up at my door so I can continue on that project. But Maddie recently ordered some LEDs. I think his has got 3 lights on it, little LED bars.
Oh, nice.
So the flight controller, this Speedy Bee flight controller actually has an LED connection in each corner. So there's 4 LED connections. So I'm going to put 4 of those LEDs, and I ordered it from HGLRC, and it's 38 millimeters long. It's pretty long. And I'm going to put it on the four arms and light it up on the top side as well. So when Maddie's chasing this drone, he won't lose it.
Yeah.
It might blind him if he follows too close, but he won't lose it.
Yeah.
So
That's funny.
this is gonna kind of be my blinged out kind of drone. It's
Heck
kinda
yeah.
cool. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
And the second build went better than the first build, and some advice Maddie gave me, I'm now gonna just default to in every fucking build I do. So I initially, because I had a bunch of trouble with the O3 and the GPS on that first drone, getting whatever to kind of work, and I never quite figured out what the hell was going on. I ran into the same problem on this second build. On the first one, I wound up moving the GPS to a different UART. Figuring it out on the second one is what actually helped me figure out what the fuck the problem was. So
What was the problem?
when I first plugged it in, I only had the flight controller in the O3. It was powered and it was working. And then I put the ELRS on. I think it was still powered. Then I put the GPS on. Then the O3 wouldn't power anymore. So the O3, according to the the way it's wired, there's a plug connector. There's also pads. So
Right.
you can solder the wires instead of using the plug connector. Anyways, the power on that UART is supposed to be 9 volts. And the minimum for the O3 is 7.4 volts. And man, I was pulling my hair out going, why the fuck is this thing not powering on? And I even got in, because I got extra O3s. I pulled another O3 out and plugged just it in, and it wasn't powered either. And I'm like, okay, so it's not the O3 bad thing. So finally, yesterday, I got mad at it, and I'm like, I'm going to drag my multimeter out. So, Mark, you'll love this one. Want to guess how much the 9-volt pad or the 9-volt pin was putting, the 9-volt pad was putting out?
Mm, 3 or 5.
Close. It was like 4 point something. So it was 5 effectively. And it's like, hello, it says right on the board 9V, and it ain't putting out 9 volts. So they obviously have problems splitting the power depending on what ports, and the GPS ports are right next to that connector. So I presume the GPS and that thing are sharing the same power, whatever. Anyways, B&B needs to pull their head out of their ass. So anyways, Matty had told me that what he does with his O3 is he actually takes the ground and the power and puts it on the ESC. As it turns out, it's actually a great idea because the O3 is rated up to 26 point something volts, which is more than 6S. So you're literally utterly safe to just take the ground and the positive and connect it to the ESC and wire it to the ESC, which is what I did. And then voila, O3 was working.
Sweet.
And I soldered the RX and TX wires and problem solved. So now I'm not even going to trust any of these freaking board manufacturers. This is something MadTech says about DJI. The difference between DJI and some of these other guys, DJI has better power management and more crap on their board to do power management than any of these other manufacturers. Given what I just read into, I would 100% agree with them. They can't even get full power for their own specification.
Speaking of DJI, the Fly app had an update today again. It's gone to 1.14.2.
Yeah, I wonder what they fixed. Since it will say the generously detailed fix some bugs.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah. You can tell they're not in the US because they'd get bitched at and they'd put the details in there. So anyways, the next one is coming together. I could finish it except for one little problem. I got one of those diversity antennas, and Radio Master in their infinite wisdom put 2 short antennas on it. So I got to wait for a longer one to come in so I can have one in the back and one in the front.
Well, one thing's good for you and PJ is the fact you live in Florida, so you're going to be flying on and off all winter long.
Yeah.
Up here, it's like we got snow and everything, you know.
That's where you need a Neo so you can fly indoors, but you're not going to fly. You're not going to fly manual mode indoors with an FPV. Even an FPV drone, you don't do that. You put it in angle mode.
That's right.
So, I mean, I'm sure some people do, but yeah, just put it in angle mode. You're going to bounce off the walls and everything else. Not enough space. Even in my house, when I have 14-foot tall ceilings. So I actually have the room to fly around indoors, sort of. I'll pull the Avata out. I'll fly it indoors. If I get bored, if it rains too much this week. So anyways, that one, here, let me do this. I think I've showed this picture before, but I'll pull it up. Photo builds, customer builds, scroll down, click. Oh, come on. It's the flashbang. Oh, damn you. I didn't want to go to the next one. Scroll it down. Okay, let me share. This was the inspiration. So the other thing is this guy created TPU so that the arm guard terribly completed yet. But I'm close. I probably only got 2-3 hours of stuff to do. I've already pre-configured most of Betaflight. The only thing left to configure in Betaflight is the motors because they're not attached yet. Although I have thought about just soldering them on and getting them spinning correctly so that when I do get my thing, I think it's coming in tomorrow. So and then believe it or not, I've kind of gone nutty because I have a third one to build.
You're gonna like build like a bunch of drones and just
Nah,
fly them off.
I'll probably slow down. I'll probably stop for a while after the third one, but let me show you the third one. It's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That
It's
is
like
a,
little- it's
that is
little
a-
shark.
yeah, that is a 3-inch frame, not a 2.5. But it's kind of short because you made it taller than longer. So it's kind of smaller than your normal 3-inch. And here's the other part. Notice the shark fin. So where do you put the
Yeah.
battery? This one's designed for the battery underneath, like the racing drones.
Let's say you put the battery underneath the fin.
No, you put the battery on the bottom.
Yes.
Oh,
Good
oh.
idea.
So all the racing drones, the batteries on the bottom keeps center of gravity better
Mm.
for
That's
turning.
what I would have.
It's not as top it. It's not as top it. It keeps the center of gravity more centered on the drone, so it actually makes the drone easier to control.
That's what I would have thought.
Believe it or not.
Definitely not for landing on hard surfaces, though.
Mm.
Yeah, no. So I got an idea for that one, Mark. I'm gonna print sort of a squarish TPU. It's not gonna cover the entire battery, but you know, probably 5-6 millimeters that I strap to the battery so that the battery's inside of some TPU.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just a sort of modified battery strap is kind of really all it is, kind of thing. But it'd just be a little square thing the size of the batteries that I can strap it in with them. There you go. Problem solved.
Put a leg on each corner so that it stands it up a bit.
Mm.
Yeah, now that I get the 3D printer, I could do almost anything. Is this the one? That's the build. Oh no, that's the build. I don't want the build. I even got the LEDs. This guy shows in the one video.
Yeah, those LEDs on the red one are pretty tight looking.
Oh, that red. I ordered the purples from Race Day Quads. It's from Wrecked FPV. The purple looks
Yeah.
more like the purple looks more like Dave's.
Oh, nice.
No, not really. I wanted it to be like the red one. That red
Okay.
outshines Dave's hands down.
What about the orange? What about? Do you have orange? Do you have orange yet?
Mm,
I don't think
mm,
you have orange.
mm, mm.
You just have like purple and red and one other color, I think.
I got orange for and I may put them on. I got orange for the baby hawk. 4S orange for the baby hawk. So okay, where the hell did I put the other thing? Anyways, so the little 2.5 inch. I have another one.
Oh,
I ordered the orange, but that also gives me a spare frame for parts.
okay.
Someday I may decide to turn it into an actual drone. But so the one thing on that 3 inch is it has 12 by 12 motor mount screws. So it's going to be a 6S. I have 2208s, like 1950 maybe. Let me see here. Oh yeah, that is these. Yeah. I have to open the other box. Oh no. I know what they are. They're 20. The 2208s are for the 5 inch. Sorry, that little 3 inch are going to be similar to what's on my domains. It's going to be a 2203.5 2850 kV. That thing's going to be a screamer of a 6S with those motors on there. It's a screamer. It's a screamer on my 3.6 inch domain, which is the one that hit 105 mile an hour accidentally.
Mhm.
And then fell out of the sky because I ran the battery down. Oops. But it was a fun 6 seconds, but kind of costly. Now I could have fixed it instead of having Maddie fix it for me. Now that I know I can do this stuff and I can fix my stuff, I asked Maddie a question. I was like, so once you know you can fix it, does that mean you fly a little more aggressive? He's like, yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You're not scared to break it if you can fix it. So less fear. Okay, let me see here.
If it breaks, fix it yourself. If you can't fix it yourself, get somebody that knows how.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where the hell is I know where it's at. It's not on there, it's on Pyrodrone. I actually like ordering from them, even though they're in California. They use UPS priority shipping, 2 days. Let's see here. Which one was it? Oh, the group that is made by is called Top Frames. They're Italian, believe it or not.
Yep.
Trying to find the video where it shows it, but take it off and zip in the thing. Okay, it's not. So where the hell was it? Was it on his website, the Top Frames IT .it? Do, 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 do.
DJI on these crazy updates. The RC Pro updated, the RC1 didn't update, and the one on my phone doesn't update. So it don't make sense.
The Pro updated?
One- The one on
Yeah,
my phone's
RC
up.
Pro updated.
The
my
hell
phone-
did they finally make it compatible?
Yeah,
Probably not.
Yeah, I have that page open. Literally just sitting there waiting for updates to come out.
My phone,
No, that's not new. That's an old update for the Pro.
because the phone won't update.
mine
You
The
have
only time I get the phone to update is when I delete the app and put it back to bring the new one in.
did it like show up today? Because it's literally not on the DJI forum. They normally
Yeah.
post the minute they release it, they normally put it on the forum.
it was about 6-7 hours ago, something like that.
Yeah, it showed up on my Pro, RC Pro. So they had an update available. Said
Okay.
bug fixes.
1.14.2.
Oh, okay, so it's just the app. So it's the update just for the app. They didn't add any features.
No, they did an update on it for the Neo as well. But obviously
Yeah. So
you lot at the moment.
turn your controller on and do the whole switch. See which drones show up and see whether
I
like
did
that.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing.
Yeah,
yeah.
1.4.2.
I
Them
checked.
bastards.
I
They're
checked. The Air 3S is not on it yet.
their most fucking expensive controller, and they refuse to make it compatible. But yet they'll take the $100 dildo and make it compatible.
Yeah.
Seriously, the people that bought those things are
But your phone should
have
Nope.
money and have certain expectations of how shit like that is supposed to be maintained by them at that price
Yep.
range. That is prosumer, top of the prosumer market that got those things. People with big
I'll
money.
put it this way. I was all right with the RC1. I got the 2 because it said it would keep adding on, you know.
Yeah.
As your RC, have you got the wireless switched on?
I
Don't
got all of that on.
Don't forget it automatically switches off if you're flying the Mini 3 Pro.
Yeah, I hooked it up. I turned the Mini 3 Pro on. I turned it on. Did everything. So everything's up to date.
Because yeah, my phone's updated to 14.2.
My phone may have automatically updated. Never even thought about that because I got it on an auto update.
Okay, I see. Here's
It
their
tells me what the
website.
hell it is.
Just open it up. Connection guide. What's it? Camera view. About. And it'll give you the firmware version halfway down.
And actually on that Comanche,
Well, it gives you it gives you the app version. Well,
he has some extra thick arms. I got those too. He literally says, this is for those who want to really bash it.
Yeah, I see one thing it changed already, so I'll probably change it.
Okay, so that video
they've
must have
actually
been-
had 2 updates to the Fly app in the last week or so.
Joe, what does it say that the updates were for?
Didn't say. Said bug fixes.
Fix bugs, known
That's all they
issues,
ever say.
and something to do with a firmware, a Neo.
I can't find out the type because I'm not plugging it into anything.
You don't have to be.
Let me. Just check for updates. Don't do it when I go over and I look under the camera view. It gives me a black screen.
Yeah,
Hmm.
but press the 3 dots.
I didn't have none.
in the top.
I looked for the three dots, didn't see them. Hold on, I'll do it again.
Let's see here. Instead of doing it that way, just look for the guy. Patty flips. Yeah, here we go. And videos, and I know he's got some Comanche ones on here. Let's get to find the right video.
Do I have to have the drone on, Joe?
No,
I'm not getting any three dots at all when I do camera view. I just get a blank screen.
Here's what I got. It says connect the device to update.
Yeah. You can do the update without a drone.
Yeah.
Won't do it. Let me go over here and turn it on.
if I open my flyer,
Oh,
Yeah. I got a straight black screen when I do camera view.
I don't want his. Maybe that's the one I was thinking of. I thought it was
so
Comanche.
you go into connection guide first and click on the Mini 3 Pro, whether it's attached or not. Still do that, and then it comes up with camera view at the top.
Yeah.
Mine comes up with a black screen, but it's got all of the controls on it still. It's got the radar, it's got all the EVs and stuff like that. It says NA on all of them, but they're all there. And the three dots in the top corner.
Yeah.
I had
And
to
I like-
turn the drone on for it to update.
And if I click on that and then go to about, then it's there.
Because it's a DJI Fly update, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if mine needs that. I don't know.
It says app version 1.14.2.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry,
that's what
we're
I've
not
got. 1.14.2. Okay.
Okay. This one serves the purpose. So this is that Comanche.
Oh yeah. That looks
Right.
fun.
I'll turn this on. See the batteries on the bottom.
Good idea.
6S. That's a 6S. But you gotta watch this. He takes off gentle at first. And then he starts really getting into this thing.
Hammering it.
There. It's like God. This guy's obviously been a pilot for a while. Just moving this thing around, but this is that 3-inch 6S. This thing's going to be a blast with the battery hung underneath. Look at that thing. Whee!
Yeah. Are you looking forward to your new drone, Joe?
He's gonna fly the tugboat.
He's gonna do that?
Yeah, he's gonna fly the tugboat with the new drone he bought on he won on Arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure it's good for one flight.
What drone did you? What
Oh,
drone
it's
did
one
you
of those.
put
It's one
on?
of those.
I have no idea what it is.
God knows what it is. It looks like one of these $12
What would
premium-
What would you do to have to win it? Did you have to guess like Like,
No, just
Hashtag
put the
drone.
hashtag in. One of those
Oh.
hashtag giveaways.
Anyways, there you go. That's after I get done with the 5-inch, that'll be the next one that I'm building. The only thing I need for that one is the receiver to come in, but it's coming in on Tuesday. But I'll probably still be messing with the 5-inch.
Dusty doesn't need to put it on a fan. He's using the Air 2S. He hasn't got a Mini 3 anymore.
Anyways, TJ.
DJ.
Next time I come down, I'll have a few extra drones.
nice.
I still want to go dive the buildings.
Yeah.
I'm with Maddie on that one. That is such a fun thing. And doing a split S over top of the bridge, upside down,
Yeah.
looking down at the boats. That is such a view from the goggles. It'd be interesting to see how well a 2.5-inch can dive. So, we shall see.
They should dive quite well because it's got less inertia to have to pull back out of it again.
It's true. Actually, that was something I kind of noticed. If you saw that, there were a couple that I came out of there, but I wasn't actually torquing the motor that hard to pull out of the dive. So you're not wrong.
Basic physics.
Yeah, pretty much. But I can tell that one's going to be one of my fun drones. It's a 4S,
Mm-hmm.
which is fine. No problem. It was kind of zippy when it was on the Cine log. Although I'm not sure what's left of the Cine log. Since I trashed a few parts. The 03. The 03 and the XT30 connector. That's what came off this. That's what's left of the Cine log. I still got the receiver. I still got the flight controller. So I could use it for something if I wanted to. It'd probably be spares sitting in the spare drawer. But now that I know this trick on the 03 and the boards, oh, fuck. It'd be easy to build shit now. That was the part that I tore my hair out trying to get the GPS and the freaking 03 working on this 2.5-inch.
Yeah, we noticed you'd lost it.
Yeah. Had rewired it the one night and accidentally wired the GPS to the 9-volt and fried it. I was tired. I probably shouldn't have been doing that.
Mm.
So exciting times in my house. Exciting. I finally know how to build. Sort of. My soldering's getting better though, Mark.
Good.
I still bridge once in a while. But I don't feel bad because Matty bridges and he's been doing it a lot longer than I think we all do.
It's just putting too much solder on the tip of the iron, that's all.
Yeah. But Matty, I learned a trick from Matty though. That it actually works kind of well. If you take the soldering iron and go and flick the soldering iron in between the two.
Is that the drone you won from Art?
Did you win a drone?
I have no
from
idea
Art?
what kind it is.
Looks like a
Kind that you're gonna fly once and you're gonna walk over to the trash can and throw it away.
Yeah, it's a little mini
I'm gonna
drone.
fly
that's
it through the tugboat and it's gonna land on the tugboat.
all.
So anyways, what he
They
does,
call
Mark,
it burial at sea.
He
So-
flicks the soldering iron between the two pads. And that usually, I've noticed that usually separates it pretty well. And I think the reason is because there's no pad underneath. So it sort of yanks all the solder off of the PCB between the pads.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm still learning on the soldering part.
Two ways of removing excess solder. One of them's a solder sucker, and the other,
Yeah, I don't have good luck with that. I've got the wick.
the braided copper wire.
Mm-hmm. It works pretty well.
So I asked my daughter if my granddaughter was sick. And she said, well, she got the normal runny nose, but my ex-wife is sick. I said, so in other words, y'all gave it to me again.
Probably.
Well, I felt so bad this morning. I took a COVID test. I said, I better just had COVID about 6 weeks ago. I said, but it got back to back. No, negative.
Huh?
And I'm not running a fever. I just feel like I got the flu.
And actually, that's something I got to figure out on my 5-inch. It's actually designed so you can do the battery underneath too. And I may do it. Just so that I have something that's different than my other 5-inch. And different than my other 6S drones that I have.
Hey, Joe, when you did your update, how long did it take?
Couple seconds.
Not very long.
Mine is stalled at 93%.
Don't worry about it. It'll pick back.
It just
It'll
leave
get
it.
there.
Yeah, Paul, but you
JD.
also got like 186 items fucking
I
connected to
started
your
that
internet,
10
so-
minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, when was the last time you actually did an update, Paul?
Just a month ago.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why.
It's
Yeah.
just it's
Like
just-
half an hour.
It's had a few since then.
Now the drone shut off.
Yeah,
Started
it's good. It's doing it. Leave it alone.
It'll turn itself off, yeah.
It'll turn on again.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to drop out, so I'll see you guys later.
Where are you
Later.
headed, Dominic?
Is wedgie
I've got to
off.
get myself ready for Wedging Big Stream.
Okay. Yeah, I know you've got such a busy schedule, but I appreciate you lowering yourself to come on here.
Thank you, Paul.
Okay. All right, buddy. Have a good show.
Bye-bye.
See you later on.
Yeah,
Dominic.
So since you like physics, Mark, should I put the battery on top or underneath?
Well, the lower the center of gravity, the less its chance of it sliding when you're going round a bend.
True.
What does it mean when it comes up here and it says important update, removal of sync?
Oh yeah, that's fine. DJI made that change so that they're not automatically sending the flight logs to China.
So should
Yeah.
I
That's what that
should I
message
hit
is.
the download or cancel?
Download.
Download.
Yeah. That's the update. That's the update where they changed the
It'll
thing with the
put-
flight logs.
It'll put your logs in the cloud, but it won't be available to DJI. Yeah, no, I don't know what you would call it in your but the ages of 17 and 16, 17 to 18, we do our A levels where we do 3 or 4 subjects to get grades to go on to university. And I did maths, physics, and chemistry.
Holy crap. Lucky you. Actually, I did that. I did those too. I had physics senior year, chemistry junior year. And it's all the math. In my senior year, I could have actually gone to college to take math over there because I had gone through all the advanced math.
And then went on to do civil engineering.
In the 6th grade,
But
I
up
was-
to up to 16, that's when you do your O levels. That's what we call the exams at the end of
yeah,
that year. And that was maths, physics, chemistry, French, German, Latin, religion, English language, English literature.
in the 6th grade, I was in a reading class of 1. Me, because I was doing the 7th grade book. And it was literally the only kid in the class that was doing it. So
Well, I suppose that would be what we would call English literature
yeah,
when you did the books. But yeah,
I was one of those kids because I was born in November. I had to wait. I think that's why I was always probably a little faster because I had to wait a year. I should have gone early. That wasn't an option back then.
Well, this download is taking almost as much time as the last one.
Yeah, well, it probably don't help that you got 1,000 devices hooked to your fucking internet.
I
Neither.
mean, it's 18% now.
No,
Yeah,
it's
you
not.
gotta have a lot,
It's
'cause
literally
all your
not
files
that.
coming out.
Those files are only megabytes. They're not
Yeah.
large at all to do those updates. So it's not his internet connection for sure. It's just
Oh no, I'm
the
just making a
processing
smart ass
time.
comment because he's got 5 TVs in every room.
Yeah.
yeah,
8 TVs, 32 modems.
5 computers.
7 computers.
Yeah.
He had 8.
Oh,
He had to throw one out. 16 cases of Diet Pepsi. 85 Boston.
no, he's
Cold.
actually got what about 4 or 5 computers, at least 6
Stitching on
TVs.
deck.
Carry on.
Hey, Jason!
I don't even want to tell you
Gentlemen.
how many I have in the house.
I heard the talk about the internet and devices.
I hate to think how many computers I've got scattered around the house, most of which I don't even look at anymore.
But they're on and connected.
No. I must
Oh.
have
They're always connected, aren't they? Oh, what is this chicken?
I must have about 6 laptops scattered around.
1, 2,
A couple of them work.
3,
still.
So
4.
Jason, how are you doing today?
Doing
Most
good.
that I've got 2 iMacs,
Tomorrow in Port Huron.
MacBook Pro,
Jason from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
and then most of the Windows machines just don't get switched on anymore.
You have some rain next week.
I just threw out a whole stack of old laptops. Not even.
Yeah.
I
2
got
months
5
ago.
machines that are
We're due.
up and running live.
You're gonna get more than you
At
want.
least 2 tablets and 1, 2, 3 phones.
Joe's been tracking the hurricane, Jason.
Mm,
We got a hurricane next week coming up here.
They got one. It's called Helene. It's gonna go up the East Coast.
It'll dissipate by the time it gets here.
I've got an iPhone 5, the 6 Plus, and the 11 Plus, and I have a feeling that
Like next Saturday.
the 5 and the 6 Plus may not be of any use in a
Yeah.
bit.
I'll be back. I gotta go get my filament that just showed up.
Okay.
Hmm
I threw a whole stack of old broken laptops out not too long ago. It was about a month ago. I threw 2 of the Samsung Chromebooks the kids had for years that don't work anymore. I threw out 2 of Sarah's mom's old laptops that were like fucking old as shit. They were at least 8 or 9 years old. And then I
Damn.
threw out the laptop Kelsey broke. I
Well,
threw all those.
I checked with the guy that did the upgrade on this this 27-inch iMac, and he said the memory that's in it is 1333 DDR3, and it's got two 4 gigabytes and two 2 gigabytes in it. So the only I think it only takes 4 gigs on each stick, so most I'll get out of it is 16 if I just replace the 2 2s with 2 4s. So it might be staying with 12 for a while.
Well, I'm up to 50%.
Why did he mix and match RAM size?
I really don't know.
That's kind of weird. Why people, I don't.
DJ, what are you chowing on?
Some
Long
chips
as
and
it's going
salsa.
forward, let it go.
Chips and salsa.
Dips and sauce.
Yeah.
But you can do. You've just got to make sure that you put them in pairs, haven't you?
So, Jason, what did you do today?
I did a bunch of yard work this morning,
Oh,
and
So you have the day off today?
yeah, Sunday. Today's Sunday, right? Yeah.
yep.
Oh yeah, today is Sunday. Mm.
Yep, had the day off. I typically have the weekends off, unless of course someone needs private lessons, or a STEM group wants to come in, and I'll come in specifically for those things.
Mm. Yeah, that's the latest FPV drone, Jason.
The Neo.
No, the chicken.
I wonder if that thing really flies.
I very
No,
much doubt it.
it's a turkey with somebody stuck some props on and took a picture.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Jason?
It didn't fly when it was alive.
DJ.
Never mind.
The turkey with the props. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
DJ, lean forward, please. Please,
Oops.
lean forward.
You need
Wondering if it really flies.
Yeah,
You're
just
lucky I'm not hosting.
TJ, it didn't even fly when it was alive.
No.
Yeah, most a turkey can do is maybe get up over a fence. That's about it.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna fly off into the fucking sunset. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They can. I've seen turkeys get up on houses and fences though. They can get enough flight to get up on a high building if they. But they can't
That is
sustain flight. Yeah, I've seen turkeys on top of people's houses before.
It just disappeared.
Hey, Amazon's starting to suck.
Why?
I ordered something a couple of days ago, said it was gonna be in Thursday. Then they said it was gonna be in Saturday. Then they said, you can cancel it because we don't know when you're gonna get it. And it's ridiculous. I go to the grocery and buy it.
It must have been a third party that wasn't responding to Amazon.
Here you
Does
go, Joe.
Amazon-
Oops. If I can get the box to show up.
Fill 'em?
Yeah, it's still gotta show up. Yeah. There's like 4 of them, I think, or 5. I bought a bunch of different colors TPU. I needed some more red, and then I got some that I didn't have.
I'll just go to Walmart tomorrow and buy some Gorilla tape. Gorilla tape or the what's the other one? The one that's supposed to put a boat together with.
Oh, you're talking about the Flex Seal tape? That shit actually is very strong.
Yeah, because what I need to do, I need to get I need about 7 feet of it. About 5-6 inches wide, like the big pack. Because the futon where the dogs jump up on, their paws hit it and they slice the fake leather, So it's peeling in some places. So I want to tape that area down so that when they jump on it, then they got to go through the tape.
It's raining.
You cannot.
I throw it away and get a new one right now, but I don't want them to break up a new
Why
one.
don't you just get a cover for it?
No, you
Like
just
a couch
You're gonna
cover.
put Flex Seal on your couch?
I'll put something on Gorilla tape or something. I've got a vinyl tape that I put on there. It'll stick for about a week and then it'll start coming off.
They
I
actually
would just,
do
I put
a
cover on it.
they do a no, they do a sticky back like leatherette stuff that you can actually stick over
Yeah.
it.
That's what I did. I put that on there and it's peeling off.
Uh,
You gotta trim their nails too.
I would just
Well, I
get a
figure I'm gonna
cover
try to
over it.
Gorilla Tape to see if that'll stick better.
that's a better idea. Cut their nails.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe. Here's a dumb but interesting question. Look at what this one's packed in.
Oh, make sure you file them down. Cut them anyway.
Yeah.
What
that's how I
happened
get
to
it.
it?
It's TPU, but it's normally they're inside of clear plastic. This is not a
What
clear
brand
plastic.
is it?
I get them vacuum sealed, but they're in clear plastic.
Yeah, I
What
know.
brand
This
is
is
it?
the first one. I think
Is it
this is,
Overture?
no, this was that one strange Chinese.
Oh,
Brand,
yeah.
I
Because the
think.
Overture brand, usually when I would buy those, they used to come in those bags all the time.
Like a grey.
Yeah, it's a gray silver thing.
Yes, so that the light don't get through and affect it. Don't fade it in any way.
Oh, now there's an interesting concept. But it's packed inside of cardboard boxes. And there's my blue, because I didn't have blue. And then I guess the last box should
Jumping off a
be the red
controller.
that I'm looking for.
What color
What
did
are
you
you
get? Red,
planning to
white, and
make?
blue?
And neon green
Oh,
for the
What are you
Comanche.
planning to make with that?
What I'm not sure about is if the red will be the same red as what I had. It's kind of close. It looks like it's going to be kind of close to the red that I had.
that's kind of close.
The thing on the reds, there's kind of two color variations on the red. You'll
The
have
Andrew.
like this, that's sort of a lighter red, and this is transparent TPU. But even in that TPU, some of them are a dark red instead of the lighter, brighter red. So this looks more like the lighter, brighter red, which should be pretty similar to what I've been printing. Anyways, I'm going to use this crap to print my TPU experiments for my arm guards on the Proto 5. I like this frame.
Cool.
But I like the
Yeah,
frame.
let's
I
do
like
this.
the original version of this frame. The inspiration for this frame was the Baby Hawk 3.5 inch from Emax. It's literally got this exact same sort of arm layout, X style layout.
Mm-hmm.
And that Baby Hawk is a freaking very smooth flyer.
Yeah, I got the Tiny Hawk.
That was the one that Rodney Bell flew for the longest time, was the Baby Hawk 2 HD. Yeah. I don't know if that one's the Overture. I don't know. I forget which one's which. I'd have to look on my Amazon order. Ordered different brands. I was more looking for colors. And they don't all have the same colors in TPU. Nor any of the others for that matter. They all seem to. Some have some have the other. Blah, da, 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 da.
Mhm.
That's because it is a turkey.
Mhm.
A turkey with props. So where are you heading off to, Jason?
I'm picking my wife up from the airport.
Oh, nice.
Please touch screen for ticket.
Mhm.
Where'd she travel off to?
She was on a business trip,
Oh, okay.
and was turned into the business trip, and of course she spent the week out in Dallas as well. Hung out with my family also, so that's cool. So yeah, just picking her up from the airport, and then we'll go get some dinner and whatnot.
Where did she go?
Dallas.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep. Good trip.
You said she had family out in Texas, you said?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And she went a knitting show or something like that afterwards as well. After the trip. So yep. But that's what I'm doing right now. Where I'm at. Just got to the parking garage, so I'm gonna go inside and meet her at the gate, you know.
Mhm.
Pick her up at baggage claim.
Of course.
There you go.
Yeah, that's my baggage over there.
What are you picking somebody up, Jason?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
picking his wife up from the airport.
Wow.
Yep. Cool.
So-
All right, Jets. I'll see you in the morning. I'm gonna
Hey,
go inside
Jason,
and find
we'll
her.
see ya.
take care, my friend. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah,
See you,
fellas. Good to
Jason.
see you guys as always.
Okay, bye-bye.
See ya.
Andrew.
Oh, I guess Justin left.
Yeah, I probably need to jump off. I need to start working on my part.
Hey, Rod. Thank you.
Of course. You let me show my new toys off. Well,
Yeah.
almost new toys. They're in the process.
It's the Rod toy sale. Yep.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Hi, JD.
yeah. After the headache of the first one and the second one going better, and then me actually figuring out what the hell the problem was, which if I'd have just listened to Maddie in the first place, I wouldn't have had the headache on the first one. With the stupid 03 thing and the board is not powering things right. So
Don't you go telling Matty he was right. It'll go to his head.
no, I already told Maddie he was right about the SMA antennas. He was dead right. As soon as I replaced those dumbass antennas on the Nazgul and went to the regular DJI antenna, my God, the video signal is so much better now on the Nazgul. It was so damned unreliable with the SMA connectors. And I even had extra long antennas on there. And that still was not those SMAs are crap as far as what they do to the signal. So anyways, we'll probably see y'all tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Have fun,
Good
Rod.
evening.
See you, Rod.
0.
So when you start feeling sick, Joe?
Yesterday.
Yesterday? Oh.
When I woke up yesterday.
Just after he had all them dodgy wings.
Yeah,
It's got bird flu.
that's what I got. I'm gonna blame it on David.
Blaming it on David. I hope he's doing okay since Laura's been gone.
Hmm.
When does Laura get back anyways?
She's gone for 10 days.
So she'll probably be back
Next Sunday, I think.
next Sunday, yeah.
Yeah, between Alka-Seltzer Gold Plus and between that cough syrup, it does all the same stuff. I've been alternating them, and I tell you, it's not good. I think I start to feel better, and I start to feel bad.
Well, get yourself some mentholyptus toffees.
I got cough drops in there all the time.
Or even Strepsils are good for a sore throat.
Don't have that.
They do. What the hell? Lockets. Do you have lockets?
Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. No, something y'all got probably. Only thing going on with me is I'm all stuffed up. It's more sinuses. I'm taking stuff for sinuses. I'm taking the Cold Plus that does the same thing for sinuses. I've got so many antihistamines in me. It ought to be working.
No, lockets are like honey and lemon. They're like a lemon flavored
Oh yeah.
toffee with a honey center.
Yeah, I've got a Halls
they do
honey
soothe
lemon cough drop in there. It's
Yeah,
got eucalyptus.
They soothe us. Yeah.
Yeah. But my throat don't hurt. That's the thing. The throat doesn't hurt. All it is the drainage. It just keeps draining.
Yeah, the mentholyptus are good for your sinuses. They're such a very strong mint.
Yeah.
And then something like putting drops of eucalyptus oil on your pillow at night.
I just want the sinuses to stop running. That'd be good.
Yeah.
Just take you some Mucinex.
I'm taking all of that.
Oh.
Stuff a couple of pieces of tissue.
That's why it's running so much. It's breaking everything up.
Yeah.
I've been drinking hot tea. The hot tea has been kind of breaking things up.
Oh, there you go. Some with did you put honey and lemon in there too?
Just straight tea.
Oh, not in tea.
They put lemon tea and honey.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what tea you're using, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't have the proper tea. I got the cheap shit.
Proper tea.
I got the dollar store tea. Okay.
Oh God, probably tastes fucking awful then.
No, it tastes like awful tea. No, it tastes like normal cheap tea.
Mm.
Yeah, the dollar store one is the same ones Lipton makes it out of, the same company. They just don't have the same design. It's a little bit different than the design of the tea bag.
Yeah, well, very few people drink Lipton's tea over here. It used to be big, but now all they do is Lipton's make the stuff for doing iced tea more than anything now.
Yep.
That you can get it in like a granules form. So you just stir it in, you know, like instant coffee. It's like
Yeah.
instant tea.
Well, guys, what do you think?
I
Yeah,
guess we could. Yeah, I guess we could call it. Joe needs to get some rest.
Yeah, Joe, get some rest, will you?
I'm gonna do that because I don't even think I'm gonna listen to Uncle Bill tonight.
Okay.
I
All right,
do it
everybody.
laying in
Mark,
bed.
hey, thanks for being here. TJ, you're always my man.
I appreciate it. I
Okay,
appreciate
we'll
that.
see ya. We'll see
We'll
everybody.
see y'all in
Later,
the
guys.
morning.
See
See you later.
Bye bye.
It's tomorrow.